In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the top 5 trade jobs that you can get right now. With trade jobs, there is a great thing about them which allows you to get into the field or into the trade by not even having to go to college. What that means is you're going to be going into an apprenticeship program, which you'll be underneath a person that's already in the trade, journeyman or whatever it may be, master electrician, or it depends, it varies depending on where you are and what they call it, but you'll be underneath somebody, an apprentice, and you'll be learning as you are working, so that there's not necessarily a need for you to take those extra classes that you don't have to have. It's not like a requirement for the job like you would do in college. But with some apprenticeship programs, you will be going to either school part-time and then working another time. Maybe that might be one day you're on at school, one day you're on at work, or you may even go to work full-time, and then after school you may have a few hours that you'll be attending school and learning some of the actual required knowledge so that you can take that out into the field and perform the jobs. The good thing about being in the trades is nobody can take that away from you. It's not going to be sourced online. Once you have it, once you learn the skill, it's yours to keep. They can't ship your job over to China and you're just left hanging. You have the skills. If you have to, you can go to a different company. You can go to a different city, sometimes even country. Just depends on what your credentials are and how well they transfer over to other locations. Once you have it, it is yours. You can take it wherever you want to go. You can also start another business. Number 1 on the list is an electrician. These are the guys that you often see wiring up a house, changing receptacles, ceiling fans, but that is far from the extent of what they do. There are automation electricians, there are electricians that work in industrial settings, commercial, residential. There are service electricians. It goes from basic to the most extravagant things like building a roller coaster, nuclear power plants. It's all over the place, and that's one thing about being an electrician. You're gonna see a lot of different things, and pay-wise depends on where you are. You could be somewhere down in the $20-25 dollar an hour range. When you're a full licensed electrician, you can be up well into the six-figure range, multiple six-figure range in certain fields as well. Number 2, plumbers. Everybody knows about a plumber. Sink, faucet, whatever it is, the toilet's clogged, or that's what we think. And that's in its basic form, that's what plumbing is. There's obviously the same residential, commercial, and industrial, and it's all different. It's just so great. Just like electricians, it's night and day between like the thing that you're going to be doing as a plumber. There's pipe, there's all types of different technologies that are out there, and it's kind of limitless. They're going to be around forever. Plumbers are going to be around for a long time, so I would put it on your list for sure if you're thinking about going into trade jobs, because it's one of the top and one of the trades that's going to be around for a long time. And as more plumbers get older and older, less are coming back into the field, so that gives you opportunity to come in just like any other one of these trades, and plenty more that aren't even on this list. Number 3, an elevator mechanic. Now, what these are basically the guys that are installing, fixing, or even providing maintenance to elevators. Now, with elevators, Obviously, not every building has one, so there's going to be some travel. But on this list, this is one of the highest paid trades because of the work environment and the skills required. These guys do electrical, welding, fabrication. There's a lot that goes into an elevator. We don't know that, but if you've ever seen one being built, you would know. Pay ranges, these guys can be well in the six-figure range as well. Number 4, carpenters. Everybody knows about a carpenter. They make art with wood. They are everywhere. Residential, they're commercial, industrial. These are the guys that put the framing together. And along with that, these guys also make specialty projects like crafts, tables, custom pieces for offices. Carpenters it's an endless supply of ideas that you can perform to actually make money. So if you like getting your hands, into the project, you're a hands-on person, this could be a really good thing, especially if you're an artist. Now these guys, pay depends on what you're doing. If you're working for a company, obviously you're not going to be making as much as if you'd be working on your own, making your own crafts, your own projects, sheds, houses. But this is a career that's going to be around for a while, and you'd enjoy doing it, creating beautiful things with wood and all sorts of materials that go along with that trade. Number 5, welders. Welders are everywhere. Does not matter what country you're in, state, city. Welders build the world. Everything that you pretty much see, buildings, structures, lawnmowers, they have to be welded. Some of this stuff that is welded is done by robotics, like say cars. A lot of things on framing are automated, and there are robots that are providing a lot of this. But there are places that robots can't get to, like on a high-rise building. There are places that robots can't get to. That's where you come in to be a licensed welder and machinist that can provide the service remotely, underwater, in tight places, automotive facilities, manufacturing. It could be anywhere, but welding is definitely a career that's going to be here for a long time. It's not going anywhere. You can't automate all welding jobs, and they pay really well. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys liking and commenting, subscribing. I appreciate it. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you on the next one.